Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another modern Bant Snow Control League with me, Magix, and this time I play a take from TSB Jendrek, my man, who made some twists to the deck that I want to try out, especially Monastery Mentor. A viewer of mine has also suggested trying it with all the Astrolabes and cheap spells in the deck. So we will do that and see how it goes.
Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Okay guys, here we go for our first match. But I think this is a mulligan. So I guess, yes, this is a mulligan. We are on the draw, so it should be fine. This is better. I think Snap is too weak in this hand. Doesn't have any spells yet to flash back. But now we are running a lot more cantrips, so I could cut down on one land. The higher cantrip count should help that we don't flood out as often. It makes it more easy to play 3 snaps, and it fuels Mentor, of course. Here he goes for Astrolabe. To stop our cantripping, but find a cantrip anyways. Hopefully he doesn't play Dark Confident here. We will see. Also playing Mentor should help a little bit more in pressuring Planeswalker. Yeah, this is fine. Now, do we go for duel here? I think the answer is yes, even though it will hurt us a little bit more, and the Goyf will grow to 4. Ice-Fang will also not grow, but I think I need the white in case we find a path to Exile. And it really hurts, because we also have to shock him next turn again. Finding Cryptic doesn't help really. But we find the path, so we could shock in Breeding Pool here to hold up Ice-Fang in case he goes with Liliana, but I think at this point I'm rather into pathing and play the Ice-Fang in the following turn. Have to fight kind of through Liliana of the Veil, I guess. But I can't afford to take all this damage here, and if we path we can't play the Ice-Fang, I guess. This of course enables Bloodbraid next turn, but I guess he can have that anyways. I think if he had a Dark Confident he would have played it last turn. So we will see. Still be a Renin 6? No? Okay. 6 Sanctuary is not a bad draw. So if we play Sanctuary now, we don't get a spell back, but at least we can play Cryptic in the following turn. If we go with Field of Ruin, we can only cast Force of Negation without paying alternative cost, right? But I'm suspecting pretty heavily a Bloodbraid, and if you play Field of Ruin this still comes into play tap unless we crack it, and I don't see a reason here to waste a turn cracking it, so I suck it up and play the Sanctuary now. Force will maybe good along the later on. Now I think I will actually exile the Ice-Fang. Doing it like this, try to untap with Cryptic and get my card back. It's card disadvantage, but I have enough card advantage in the deck to make up for it, and they also have kind of dead cards in this matchup, like Fatal Push and stuff, so I think keeping the Ren and 6 from the table is important. This takes the Astrolabe, so we can protect against that. It's not the most impactful spell to counter here, but I want my card advantage going. Now we have to fetch an snow-covered basic, never mind, we draw that anyways. Let's redraw some cards. It seems like he has nothing going on, really. Maybe only removal in hand or something like that. Lightning bolts, fatal pushes, stuff like that. This can be a Mystic Sanctuary for Cryptic again. Will not use Field of Ruin here because of Raging Ravine. So I think we can grab this, fetch out the Cryptic, draw into it. That's fine. So having Path here is not bad. Mystic Sanctuary, yes. Cryptic, yes. That's why I like all these cantrips. Don't think I want the forest, and I don't think I want this other path to exile here. Because he has no creatures right now, I want to find Uro or Planeswalkers actually. Yeah, it's bolts as expected. Maybe even Abrupt Decays and stuff. 2 bolts. Glad that I passed the Goyf several turns ago. Triple bolts, okay. It's odd that he fires them off all in this turn, because now he will miss them against Planeswalkers. Again. Actually, let's bounce the Sanctuary here. Wait, what did I do? Counter this, return this, just to be safe. Protect my path to exile here. This way, I can still deal with Dark Confident, Tarmogoyf, what have you. I think Cryptic is still a fine top deck. I suspect he has still like Terminate or something in hand, Fatal Push. Keep this land in hand for K-Command, even though he doesn't have anything to do with it yet. Maybe he plays Kroxar or just against Liliana, who knows. Ship the turn back for now, we don't need this land. If I draw an Uro, we can play the Uro and get it here into play. One turn. This could be a Bloodbraid Elf. Yep. So we have the answer for that. So I think at this point I will counter draw. Yeah, then we find the snap, that is pretty good. Can have another basic. Let's hope he doesn't have an Inquisition or Sword Thief here. Okay. Ship the turn back. Have Snap Cryptic up. There is the Kroxar. We discard the land. We lose 3 life and go to 4. But there is no use in countering that, to be honest. Because he will just replay it, so can't replay it this turn. But that's fine. So we go to 4. Don't want to fetch here. Then he has a Ren and 6. Oh man. if I try to bounce the Snapcaster Mage, I expect him to just kill it. But we can counterbounce the Sanctuary actually. Then if we hit any cantrip, we can get the Cryptic on Path to Exile at least. Yeah, the snap will die. If we counter draw into an Uro, that would be nice, but I need an answer for this Croxar or we will die. So can't fetch at this point. I need the life gain, need an answer. That doesn't help. Have to go for the Path to Exile. Hope he doesn't rip a Goyf too. Let's hope he doesn't have the 4th bolt or a Renin 6. 3rd one. That's not great. Have to hope he misses like 2 turns in a row here. So he knows we draw the path. Fortunately, there's still nothing I can do here. Phew. Yep, Tamgoyf. We have to rip something good. But we hit another land drop. And then we are dead. Well, not sure where I played it wrong. Or if our opponent just has outdrawn us, I'm not sure. Oh, let's go with Veil of Summer again. Hope to do it better. Celestial Purge is nice. I don't like Surgical in this matchup. I wish this would be the rest in peace of the original list, actually. I can go with Ashiok to exile his Croxars, but it also doesn't seem that great. We could keep the Mentor in, try to surprise him, but I'm not confident that this is a good plan against Junt, because they will keep Liliana of the Veil in. And I guess also Lightning Bolt, so it doesn't make that much sense. Let's just retry it and maybe draw a little bit better. Like drawing Whale of Summers, but I never have the luck to do so in this matchup, even though we run 3. Guess this can be a white basic, and then we go with the Astrolabe, turn 1. Since they are kind of running Boil as of late, I think having a land that survives can be good, maybe. Comes the discard again. I am lacking my Whale of Summer. Yep. Maybe we can stick the Uro this time. real play anymore. Don't find Whale of Summer yet. Can be a Croxa here. Next turn we could go Uro into extra land drop. Hope he doesn't have a Scavenging Ooze. Not sure if they run that with Croxa in the list and Renin 6 and stuff. Comes Renin 6, nothing I can do against that. So if I play out the Uro, I have a chance to flash it back. If I keep the Snapcaster Mage open, I could attack here, but it will just die to the Renin 6. I expect Liliana of the Veil next turn. Could pressure her, maybe, with a Snap. Drawing an extra card could also help. So I'm of the opinion at this point, since I don't want to path anything and Snapcaster, there's no value here, that I'm trying to dig for maybe Celestial Purge. That would probably be the best draw. Deprive is not that great right now. Here comes Liliana. As expected. So the Uro is not that great anymore right now, especially since Renin 6 can kill all the Snapcaster Mages for the Edict. Maybe with Snap and Ice-Fang we can pressure the Planeswalkers a little bit. Now he has the peatland too. We'll see. If he has removal in hand too, guess we can't do a lot. I think I don't have time here to not play the Snap. He has removal in hand, I'm sure of it. Still finding Celestial Purge would be the best thing we could do, I guess. Comes the first bolt, then he can still ping and edict. Feels bad. I still think we play the Uro out. To find more stuff. Maybe no, Whale of Summer won't matter because we don't have the land drop at this point, so well, this will all die. At least we found the land drop. Yep. Yep. Whale of Summers. Oh, Whale of Summers. Teferi can deal with the Ren and 6 at least. Then I hope it survives, but I am not that eager that it will. Could play another Ren and 6, of course, but it's probably my best ticket back into the game at this point. And we have still Serum Visions and other Uro. We even keep the Snap in hand. Okay, Assassin's Trophy is not the worst for us. So if we play out the Uro next turn, can maybe keep the Snapcaster Mage. Know that he still... No, he doesn't have the Peatland anymore, okay. Whale of Summer? Whale of Summer? Still be a whale. Can have Fatal Push, of course, but I still think we are going for it here. Eat the creatures out in case he has Snapcaster Mage. Whale of Summer, please. Oh. Do we want any of this? I don't think so. Trying to hit that Whale of Summer here. Yes, okay, so we can protect us. Do you have Fatal Push? Do you have Fatal Push? No, okay, great. Then we can protect against the sacrifice. That is what I wanted to see. Man, if we get back into this game, that would be crazy. He fetched, so I guess he doesn't have Ren 6 anymore. Mystic Sanctuary. Get me back my Whale of Summer friend. Then let's try to end this before he gets back into the game. So I will do everything I can to protect this Uro now. No need for Path in hand. We have Snapcaster Mage. He has drawn a lot of lands this time. Yes. Sure, you need an answer against Uro or you are dead. So, Whale of Summer. Okay, then I guess we have it, because he knows about the snap. So this time we did outgrind him. Even threw a Ren and 6 on turn 2. Wow, okay, insane. So Uro was the MVP in this matchup. Still not a fan of Mentor. Maybe that is wrong and you want the Mentor actually, I'm not sure. Could also see Engineered Explosives actually, as it not only kills Tarmogoyf but also the Planeswalkers, so I think I like that a little bit more than Supreme Verdict on the draw. Is that true? Maybe yes, maybe no. Teferi can also be kind of Arc Ward. It stops Bloodbraid, but on the draw it's really slow. If you downtick it, it immediately dies to Ren and 6. Let's try to go like this. So we have one Supreme Verdict in case Bloodbraid Elf finds like a Tarmogoyf. Then we have one Engineered Explosives to deal with Planeswalkers. Still 3 snaps, all the cantrips, Whale of Summer, Astrolabe, Pass, Purge is good. How good is Force on the draw? If it's there to catch Ren and 6, I think it's not good enough, then I want Aether Gust. Because that also can catch Tarmogoyf, I guess. Can also prevent Boil for a turn. Maybe catch a Lightning Bolt or something. I still like the Uros. They were pretty strong. You can write if you would bring in Monastery Mentor, but I'm of the opinion that you don't want it here. Well, I think we have to keep. It's not a great hand, but it has a Serum Visions, so it's probably a Ren and 6. Don't have Spell Snare, so let's try to find maybe an Astrolabe. Whale of Summer is pretty good. I don't think I want Supreme Verdicts. I mean, I can just say top and play the fetch land out next turn. But Whale of Summer seems pretty good. Here comes the Ren and 6 probably again. They always have this. Scavenging Ooze this time. That is awkward. Well, I think we play the fetch land, and depending on what happens, we can still opt into the Supreme Verdict, protect our hand with the Well of Summer, I guess, or just play out the Ice-Fang here. This can be the second white source, and then we could maybe Supreme Verdict down the line if he commits more to the board. But he has Liliana of the Whale, so I think we go with Ice-Fang here. So I will fetch... Now we don't have the white source anymore, the Supreme Verdict anymore on top. I think that Breeding Pool is a little bit better than Temple Garden in this case, because I want to build towards Mystic Sanctuary, Cryptic. So let's do it like this. I play the Coatl out now in case we draw something we could pitch instead of these cards. Path to Exile. Well, I don't hate that, so I guess we pitch the Opt for now. Can snap it back. Still like Whale of Summer in hand. It's a Croxa. It's a Croxa. Don't block here yet. Okay. It's kind of awkward. The white source. Do we need time? Time and a white source. If this was a Temple Garden, it would still be awkward. So I guess we pitch actually Mystic Sanctuary now. Do we? No, that is not right. We need the blue source for the Cryptic down the line. Let's pitch the basic forest for now. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. Don't think you should pitch all these good cards here. is this? Another Scavenging Ooze. Yeah. Okay, I guess. Could go for the second red source. Then he has to decide if he wants double black or double red for the Croxa. So I think that has the most upside. Then I still think we wait on the path till his next turn to not ramp him up here to Bloodbraid. Then we can untap with Cryptic maybe, tap, bounce the other ooze back so that Snapcaster Mage will be unlocked. Still trying to keep the Liliana in check. Now he starts eating. It's unfortunate that I can't snap path yet. It's okay. I mean, pitching this snow-covered land there is kind of awkward because this stops the Death Touch, but he has the Bolt anyways. Problem with this is Snap can no longer block the Scavenging Ooze, but so be it. We still have a Cryptic to deal with that. Yes. So at this point I think we have to pitch the Whale of Summer here, or at least one. Huntmaster. Oh. Then he eats that too. Well, now he is tapped out actually, so we can go with Snap Path next turn. Then he can play the Croxa, but we still have Whale of Summer. Then we can bounce back or something like this. So this enables Croxa, yes, but still I think I have to do this here. Then we draw another path to Exile, so... Interesting. So what do we do? If we path now, we have no longer Cryptic up. He will go with the discard mode of Liliana first, in my opinion. Then we have to decide on what we want to pitch. If we path the Scavenging Ooze now, we don't have the Cryptic up anymore. If we snap path now, we have Whale of Summer up, which could be actually the best line here. Then he has to decide on what he wants to do. We have still a path in hand, we still keep the Cryptic maybe, so I think getting the Snapcaster into play and getting my value out while he is tapped out now has the most upside. If he just goes for the Croxa, we have still Whale of Summer to protect us against the discard and redraw a card. Maybe it's actually correct to dump the Cryptic Command, maybe. We'll see what it will be. He has a Raging Ruby now. Yeah, this is also fine. Then we don't draw the card, but at least we keep the path and the Cryptic. So if we draw a land... Do we have Bloodbraid too? Oh, this will be the Croxa, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't have to discard here. If we draw a land for path and Cryptic, that would probably be the best. We still have to discard, even though we have Hexproof. That is awkward. Well, then I have to dump the Cryptic actually. Now I hope for Field of Ruin. Aether Gust is also okay for one turn, I guess. I thought Veil of Summer would protect you from discard of the Croxa. I guess that was wrong. I guess that was wrong. Okay, Uro would be great here. Okay. Should be able to Aether Gust this, right? So let him attack first. Let's get rid of this. He can decide if he wants to put it on top or not. Puts it on bottom, okay. Well, now it's 2 cards against my Snapcaster Mage. This can be at least a Mystic Sanctuary. Do we attack now, or do we protect against the Bloodbraid Elf? I think since he can have Ren and 6, he doesn't have drawn one yet. I think attacking for 2 here is okay. So Peatland to cycle. 3 cards in hand still, that's a lot. And Liliana of the Veil, okay. Okay, now do I want to draw the Cryptic? I don't think I want yet. Let's hope to draw something good here. Ice-Fang. I might as well play it now. Okay. This way we don't have to discard. And he has the Ren in 6 now. Oh my god. That is pretty strong here. Where did I lose this game? On this Veil of Summer line where I thought we could protect our Cryptic? Maybe? I need an Uro or something. Do I want the Aether Gust here? Don't think so. Maybe Cryptic is the best card to draw. But he will just uptick the Liliana. So I still think we wait. That doesn't help at all, drawing these lands now. We have passed him 2 times, so now drawn more lands, I guess. Will uptick anyways, so nothing I can do there. I need my Celestial Purge or something. Goes for the Baron Moor. And this Ren in 6 puts me into the dirt. Okay. Okay, so at least the sand is kind of weak. If we find a Teferi here, that would be good. So maybe I want to get the Serum Visions at this point, so that I can actually find good stuff. Maybe that is correct. So let's go with the Serum Visions. It's like drawing an extra card, but at least we get to scry. Or just a random draw, and then you can at least scry the next turns. So I don't want any of these. Now we can at least play Snap Cryptic, or maybe even Snap Aether Gust. I'm not sure. Yeah, just draws extra cards each turn. Where are my planeswalkers hanging out? Or even Uro would be okay. Just this Inquisition, so I think we go with Whale of Summer here, that at least protects me. Can protect my Snapcaster Mage. Has to use Liana Plus, so I hope maybe for an Archmage Charm. This leaves the most mana open. Celestial Purge, come on. No, Celestial Purge. Oh, this is also okay. Wow, and he has the Croxa. Yeah, so I think we are dead now. I think he has another Blood Crypt in the deck. Maybe. Or this one will do too. It's interesting that the Croxa trigger still happens even though it is black, and you should have Hexproof from black. Oh. One card. So we can still draw Celestial Purge against the Renin 6, I guess. Doesn't have anything great in the graveyard to ultimate this. Yeah, just redraws cards. There comes Tarmogoyf. Yeah, I mean, if you then draw 2 lands, what can you do? There was Teferi. But I think we just didn't draw well enough, or I made a mistake in the early game. The Cryptic Commands. But I was of the impression that Whale of Summer can protect us from the discard of Croxa actually, which was not the case, so well. Okay, sure. Prismatic Vista, what will this be? Okay. So it's probably a turn 2 Blood Moon deck or something. They don't have Once Upon a Time anymore, so let's grab a basic island and play out these Astrolabes, I guess. Yeah, at least we are kind of Blood Moon proof. But I have to find more action. So what is your 3-mana play? Oh, it's actually a Mizzet deck. So then there's a Teferi and we are dead. You gotta love Modern. You gotta love this format. Pretty much. Gotta love this. Yeah. Blue, so he has all the mana now. And the Uro, okay. Oh, this is a little bit too late. Force doesn't have any text. Yeah. Okay, so bring to light, eh? What do we not want here? That is the question. You only need 2 Veil of Summers here. Ashiok would be good against his Uros and friends. So maybe it's okay, because it also stops Bring to Light. The counters against Teferi. I want the value creatures. Uro is good. Mentor can pressure him. Don't need all these Path to Exiles. Cut a little bit around the edges. Maybe just like this. Maybe you don't need 2 Cryptics. Maybe you don't need 2 Mentors. Maybe 1 is enough for the occasional blowout. Yeah, let's hope to find a land with this opt. Enough. Okay. Not playing Uro here because I still want to prevent Time Raveler. We can snap opt still end of turn. Yeah, here's all the Astrolabes. Let's go snap opt, put something into play here. Mystical Dispute is also good. Well, if we play Uro now, he can play Teferi with Veil of Summer up. That would be annoying. But if we hit a land drop, that would be fine. And if he has Veil of Summer, I mean, all these counters won't really work anyways, so I guess just go for the Uro here, cycle this now to find the next land drop. We don't. Okay, ship the turn back. So if he has Teferi, Veil of Summer, again, like, even if I have all these mana leaks up, I mean, I could prevent it then, I guess, but kind of want to get proactive. Maybe that is wrong. Well, we can still try it at least. So he plays Copycat 2. This can be a Veil of Summer here, but he doesn't have it. Okay, that's a good sign. Well, now I played the Teferi and also Mana Leak up if he doesn't have the Veil of Summer. Because if he has Mystical Dispute, he would have used it here, so... And I guess we can also... Fuck. Man, that was a misclick. I wanted Mystic Sanctuary, put this on top, and then we could untap with Veil and Mystic Dispute. But I fetched the wrong land, so it's not possible anymore. Could get punished. So he needs an answer for hero of Dominaria too, so the punishment can only go so far. But having Mystical Dispute and Veil of Summer up here would be definitely pretty strong. So click there, too fast. So what is this? Felidar Guardian. Oh, we can still try to Mana League it. Let's see if he has a Veil of Summer now. Yes, no big deal. No, also good. Well, now we can do the line. Now we can fetch here, play the Sanctuary. I don't need the Uro. Let's get the Sanctuary. And he concedes, yeah. Okay, so we place the cat combo. Which still means I want some path to Exiles. So maybe on the draw. Don't have to go with the Mentor. That's pretty good. He is pretty clunky when he not draws his acceleration, so all the counters have a lot of text. We still have some path to Exiles against the cats and dragons. Mystical Dispute is good. Force can still be good. Maybe you only need one Ashiok, really. Still like the Teferi, so that he can't counter against our counters. And it can bounce the cat, I guess. But that's about it. Maybe it's good enough. Let's try it like this. Goes with 61, okay. Yeah, this is a good hand. Pretty good. Opt can hopefully find the third blue source. Can protect against Time Raveler. He doesn't have acceleration here, so yeah, good start. So the snow-covered basic. Cryptic can be good. We'll see. Okay. Cool. Opt. Don't need an Uro here. Yeah, that was the blue source I wanted. Can play Ice-Fang here, or Mystical Dispute, depending on what he does. Does nothing. Do we shock again? I don't think we have to. Reserve the life total a little bit. This can be Mystic Sanctuary, and then we find the Uro even. So we could play the Uro out now and hope to put this into play, but if he has a Mystical Dispute, we will get blown out, and I don't think we have to move yet, so let's just chill here a little bit. I kind of want to cash in the Archmage Charm now, just to prevent him from drawing and ramping up. But getting snapped up down here is also okay, because then we fill the board and he can't play his Planeswalkers that easily anymore. So I think the Uro is okay. Keep my counters for now. Yep, okay. Getting the cards coming here. Deprive is also not bad. So if we Uro now, we can have 2 mana up, but still playing a little bit of chicken here and just shook the turn back. No need to move yet, I think. Sahili Rai. That was pretty good. Okay, 3 cards in hand. Can still minor league here. Let's put Deprive back on top, I guess. We don't need it. Well, let's just get it back. Let's see. 3 cards. If nothing happens, we will use Archmage Charm to draw 2. Let's counter draw here. Okay, got a Whale of Summer. He knows about Deprive. Supreme Verdict. Yeah, that is fine. Could get Uro back now. 2, 3, 4. Then we have 3 mana up for Archmage Charm or Deprive and Whale of Summer with a pitch. I think that is good enough. So blue, blue, green, green. But then this has to be a blue source, I guess. That isn't great actually. Because then we don't have Whale of Summer up anymore. So this should have been Temple Garden. So I make again a mistake. Yeah, feels bad. Making too much mistakes here. Could have been a pretty good Uro turn actually. He just has a second Uro. Okay. let's get the Deprive back. It's the most mana efficient. Play out the Uro now. This into play for the green source. Ship the turn back. Okay, so made several mistakes, but could punch through in the end. Oh man. Was my Junt game so bad as well? Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Okay, third match. Here we go. So far we haven't drawn any Monastery Mentors, so... yeah, that's fine. A lot of cantrips going on. Okay, found Supreme Verdict. Ghost Quarter turn 1 with an Amulet. Okay, so we play against Titan. Ice-Fang, can't play that yet. Next turn we have at least Archmage Charm up. Let's hope he doesn't go Bounce Land. Dryad, but I don't think he can play a Titan here. I don't think so. Okay, this is just 2 mana. Tribe Elder? Explore, okay, sure. Okay, and Jukabok, sure. So Uros are kind of bad, because he can bounce this all the time. Snapcaster also not that good right now. So yeah, we shock this in, hold up Archmage Charm, opt, Mana Leak, Ice-Fang, a lot of stuff actually. So there's the Field of the Dead again. We only have 2 Field of Ruins now in the deck. Then Azusa, I think I Mana Leak that. Buy us a little bit time here. The land drop. Snap is also not bad. If he doesn't bounce the Jukabok, we can get Snap opt in here. Maybe also Snap Mana Leak. Maybe. Yeah, this is still fine to Mana Leak. I don't know what it does exactly. Okay, so it's like a ramp card that also has some text besides ramp. So we Mana Leak here. This way we have a clock going. Plays around Aether Gust at the post-board games, so that's nice. Making our land drops here, at least, even with 23 lands in the deck, that's good. Now we have Ice-Fang and Archmage Charm up. So this could be a Titan now. He has 6 lands already. He doesn't play the Titan, okay. So we will lose the graveyard next turn again. Force can also be okay. There's not much else going on here. Yep. Graveyard is gone. So what is this? Ooh, the Dryad, but I don't think I can counter that at this point. It sucks using the path to exile, but if I counter this, I don't think that's a good use of our hand, in my opinion. So here, pathing now is kind of awkward because he gets more zombies, but can clear the zombies away maybe. He still can block 2 zombies. Yeah, that's why I wanted to keep the Archmage Charm up. It can kind of run away with the game. If he doesn't have a second Titan, that is. Okay, so only 2 cards left. He doesn't attack anymore. Could path one now to exchange the path for Monk token, but I don't think we will do that yet. I mean, for what are we waiting? Might as well play the Ice-Fang out. If he doesn't attack with the zombies, we might as well try to trade one for a snap. It's fine. Shoot the turn back. Still hope he doesn't draw another Titan. Therefore, do we have to counter this? I mean, this can't find a Titan, right? It can only find a land, really. If it's a Tolaria West for a Pact, we can counter the Pact. So I think that Ancient Stirrings is fine. Still wanting that for a Pact. Yeah, can also counter that, I guess. At least then he has to tap more mana. Okay, so Engineered Explosives and 1 unknown in hand. Don't think he has a Titan in hand. Okay. Now we can block 1 zombie. Okay, so Amulet, now he has 1 land drop and nothing else. We draw Cryptic and he can tap his team. That was also not horrible. And we find the Cryptic. Okay, so I don't want to exchange my monks yet. Let's just ship the turn back. Then we tap his team. And then we have, maybe with the path and the Teferi tuck for the token, we have 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11 damage. So I think we have to attack once here. Don't miscount, that should be fine. Now we have to hope he doesn't draw a Titan, though I don't think the Titan is necessarily game over. Okay, that is the forest. What did you draw besides that? Okay, so he tries to kill the Teferi. Well, this sucks, but can maybe draw something else. This will just exchange one zombie for the other, but this way we keep the Teferi healthy, so I guess it's fine. So we can block here. Can block here. I like my monks more than the Death Touch. Did you draw? So he did draw a Primeval Titan, okay, interesting. Could also go for the Supreme Verdict still. But I think tapping his team and attacking is pretty good. What did he go for? Tolaria West, so he can transmute for another Titan. If he does go for the Titan now, I don't think that will necessarily help him here. Okay. Take Pact of Negation. Then we have the Supreme Verdict, unfortunately, but then we untap with a Cryptic, so it's not the worst. Other Summoner's Pact, sure. So this will be the third Titan. Oh, this is actually Dryad, okay. Does he want to grab Valakut next turn? Sure. This can't get Valakut. Then we find the Snapcaster Mage. So I think our line is to tap his team. Then in our turn we play Snap Archmage Charm. We have then 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12 damage. I think that is fine enough. And if something goes wrong, we still have Supreme Verdict. Won't get a combat phase, so guess that's fine. Let's see what he will draw. So unless he draws a Valakut here, yeah, it's just a fetch land that can create one blocker, but we can also go Snap Cryptic and just bounce the blocker. So tap everything, draw a card. Maybe even draw a cantrip here for more tokens. Yeah, now we can also now let's see, if we attack now and he doesn't put a blocker in play, we can just pass something like a Titan, and then we have again 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So I still think attacking here is correct. Yeah, nice. So Mentor won this game. That's good. That's good. Didn't need the Supreme Verdict after all. Therefore, I think we still want to go with the Mentor and just skip the Uro. Can still keep in one Supreme Verdict, I guess. What else to take out? Maybe we don't need 3 Force of Negations. I think 2 should be okay. Maybe like this, but we need answers to the Dryads. But with all these cantrips, you can find a path to Exile. We also have Aether Gust. Do you say? I think we try it like this. Teferi is still important to prevent Whale of Summer. The occasional one of Supreme Verdict to catch his stuff. Yeah, I like this. I also like the cantrips because of the Mentor, so... There we have cantrip, Ashiok, and Ice-Fang, so... We have the curve. Now we hope that Ashiok is good. Jace, not sure. Amulet again. Could be an explore turn yet again. Okay. Ancient Stirrings. Let us see. Go to Laria West. Okay, so... to Laria West and Castle in hand. 4 unknowns. This can be a blue source. I think I want the Sanctuary untapped, so let's go with the Misty Rainforest here. Play the castle maybe, but then he doesn't have any counter for the Ashiok. Hopefully he doesn't have Beast within hand too. Could also go with the basic island, so we can protect the Ashiok with the Ice-Fang. Human, so it's an Azusa. Yeah, we can't counter that. He doesn't play the Tolaria West out. Maybe I should have passed it in beginning of combat. Okay. This can be Mystical Dispute, unfortunately, now. I know that he has another land in hand and 3 unknowns, so I still think we risk it and go for the Ashiok here. I think it's our best play here. Probably has a beast within or something. That's why he's stopping now. Then he has another land drop and 2 unknowns. Or not, okay. Fortunately, we don't have any counter spells in our hands. What is this? The castle? Ah, yeah, we know about the castle, okay. So we have still Cavern of Souls in hand. I see. I see. Maybe I should have just passed the stupid Azusa. But we can still pass Snap Path and get rid of all of this nonsense. That is all he has. Okay. Now we can also just exchange the Ice-Fangs for his board. It's also fine. Next turn we hope to play the Jace. This leaves us also with Snap Path in case he plays the Titan, just for the fun of it. It's a Beast Within now. Now it's a Beast Within. Yeah, can't prevent that, unfortunately. Do we have a Titan too? No, doesn't. I mean, 1 card in hand could still be a Titan. Yeah, they just trade. Doesn't have a good attack here, so I guess since he doesn't have a Titan here, we go with Jace now. There, now it's definitely Jace. Hoping he doesn't rip a Titan, so kind of want to Fate Seal here just to be sure. Hoping he doesn't have a Pact or something. Yes, some bottom please. Shift the turn back. Hope that I get an untap. So 1 Titan was on bottom. At least that we know. What is that? Another Beast Within? No, an Uncounterable Giant. Don't do that to me. Were there 2 giants on top? Be hard. Okay, a Dryad, sure. Can get rid of that one at least. Against double strike, I see. That was dumped then. Well, this kills the Ice-Fang then, and I guess the Jace goes to 1. No, it was blocked, right? So, yeah. Never mind, that's good enough. Okay, found the Cryptic, though he has Cavern, so we can't prevent Titan with this. So I think we have to dig for Aether Gust or another Ashiok. This can at least prevent the Summoner's Pact. But I'm not a fan of Mana Leak here. He has the stupid Valakut, so we have to kill the Dryad now. Fortunately. Can still prevent Summoner's Pact. Maybe even want to bounce this token at one point, but that's where I wanted to use the Cryptic for. Now I bounce this stupid token and he kills my Jace. Targeted the wrong. Doing the horrible misplays again. So fucking stupid. Talking about bouncing the token and then do this misplay. Fuck my life. Doing everything to lose this again. Feels pretty bad. Should attack with a Sum Home. Can prevent at least everything besides a Titan, so hope he doesn't rip one here. Okay. Well, the Teferi is also okay. And we have Field of Ruin against the Valakut, so... Can still catch the Dryad, so... Just paying is fine for now. I think I let the Dryad even resolve, because if he draws a Pact here or bounce land for this, I have to counter the Pact. We can still deal with the Dryad in the next turn. What is this? That is scary. Huh. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. My fucking god. Hopefully it doesn't break our neck. Can tuck our Jace, I guess. Tap all of our mana, and then he has one turn to do whatever he pleases. Can also bounce, shuffle it away with the Jace, maybe. Use the Field of Ruin on something bad. There's a lot of nonsense he can do right here. Emrakul, the Promised End. Oh man. But again, I have thrown this away way earlier when I passed the token instead of the Dryad. Could have bounced the token afterwards at some point and just call it a day. That is a weird line, to be honest. Should have tucked Jace away. Use Field of Ruin and just on something that doesn't matter anymore, like the castle. It's nothing. Then he can still use the Cryptic to bounce something, but that's about it. And then I get my turn back and can still kill the Valakut and find more counters, so I don't think it's a big deal. Do you even brainstorm for me? No, right? That can't be true. That can't be true. He could still just bounce and tap, I guess, so that we don't draw. Just waste the Cryptic on something, or even bounce his own Dominaria West and tap. Then he can transmute next turn. And he just bounces the Jace, makes no sense. I think he should bounce his own Dominaria West to have a transmute in hand. I guess he lacks the blue mana for this, but he has the Dryad, so don't think that does anything here. Don't think that does anything. Well, we didn't draw anything good. I could also go for the Cavern of Souls, but I don't think that's a good line here. Like, let him put the Dryad on the stack. Kill the Valakut, I guess. That's why he should use the Field of Ruin up. So he kind of wasted the Mindslaver lock, in my opinion. He could have played this better. But still, my misplay in the mid game was pretty horrible. So I guess the critique is right. I play like shit. This deck could be better. Well, you don't have any cards in hand, so I guess he goes for this line now. Well, at least we have a path to exile, so I guess he goes for another Valakut or something. You have infinite mana and infinite land drops. Fortunately, I only draw lands, so we can go for double Valakut maybe. Didn't draw the counter spell, that is what I feared. Brainstorm was pretty weak, unfortunately. I mean, we can still path the Dryad if he goes for Valakut and something. If the Titan doesn't get haste, we can still maybe deal with it. So let's see what he is searching for. Okay, so he goes for the haste line. It is again too risky in my opinion. He should have at least gone for the zombies. Because I've only used one path to exile. It's pretty likely with the brainstorm that I have found more. Don't know if he runs a second Valakut, but his timer is also kind of going low, and this is only game 2, so we are still in the lead. Now he doesn't even have good attacks here. Then we find the Ashiok, so I guess it's game over. And we find even the Mentor. I should have played the Mentor before to get an extra token, I guess. That was a mistake again. Making the fucking mistakes. Making mistakes. Not concentrated. Maybe I shouldn't play this late in the day. Play better. At least I recognize these misplays. Still not sure about the Junt game. So don't play like me. Don't play like me. This deck can do better. This deck can do better. Okay. Good that the deck can catch my misplays up, I guess. It's at least something. Here again. These cantrips really improve your overall hands, I think. Mulligan to 5, okay, interesting. Now, with this hand we can kind of again start with Mystic Sanctuary and then have double blue up in the next turn. I think I like that, using the tapped land on turn 1, where nothing really scary can happen, I guess. It's fine. So far we have these 2 offs really often in our starting hand. It's kind of awkward. Maybe to my excuse of my bad misplays, I just went to the gym after work directly and had my leg day with deadlifts and stuff, and then watched soccer or football. It was derby time today and we actually won 2-1. It felt great. But then you have some, yeah, you're kind of tired of the workouts, maybe even from watching the game, because you are really into your team and stuff like that. So still wondering about the Junt game. I think I will watch it again. See where the game slipped out of me. Fucking relic. Let's go for the breeding pool. I actually like the Jace, but we need a Force to really protect it, so it's not the time yet, I guess. Astrolabe, okay. I would love to get value out of my opt in the bin, but then we are tapped out and we don't have the Force, so I have to hold up the Archmage Charm here. Oblivion Stone, and he has still Tron Manor. Can't prevent that. It's so annoying. Kind of natural Tron. Didn't even know what the steerings found. What did the steerings found? Cast Unseen Steering Tower. Okay, so it was not that natural, I guess. He does nothing. Still think I need the counter spells in my hand, so can just play out the Snapcaster Mage, maybe in response to this relic. I bet he has a 4-mana Karn in his hand. It's the only thing that makes sense here. Could also be greedy and draw 2 with the Archmage Charm. Trying to hit that Force of Negation and maybe a Planeswalker. Just more gas. And he's pretty deep in the tank. about what he wants to do here. Well, I hope you just skipped a little bit ahead, because there's nothing to comment here, really. If he goes for the relic now, just let it happen. Play my Snapcaster end of turn, I guess, and just attack for 10 turns and hope to survive. Maybe play the Astrolabe next turn. Hope he doesn't have double 4 mana Karn. Nothing I can do against that. Fortunately, with Relic in play, Deprive lock is not doable. So I don't know, maybe force him to crack the relic. Snaps, but he can just activate it once, so has he maybe disconnected? No, not really. So he is going for the 4 mana Karn here. See? No, he's not. Oh, then let's just play the snap out. Maybe he is waiting for 8 mana so he can double spell them. Now you activate your relic, sure. Force was okay. This protects us against the double Karn play. Well, Uro is not great in the face of the relic, but we can pitch it to force at least. So, 9 more turns, let's go! Do you have a land drop or not? Yes, you have, okay. 4 more relics. Okay, you can cycle one, I guess. Doesn't want to cycle. Well, at this... Don't think I want to play 2 snaps here, wait for his Oblivion Stone. Just play it slower. Now we have Archmage, Charm and Deprive up. So 8 more turns. Just stalling this out. Sure, our relics are safe. Sure. Or Oblivion Stones, eh? Yeah, as you wish. Okay, so doesn't have a lot going on. Let's draw some cards here. Found in second Uro, that's kind of awkward. Mana Leak also not that great. Could cycle one of these Uros now. Just cycle them. Maybe find a Cryptic or something. Just more Snapcaster Mages, eh? Normally that would be great, but not here, obviously. Sure. Wow, even a Dismember. Yeah, you can have that. Why not? Took your 4 life at least. Now we can cycle this Uro and pitch the Mana Leak to the Force. He has only 1 card in hand, so just play another Snap end of turn. Well, now he does only have 2 mana open, so pretty good Mana Leak turn, I guess. Sure. Don't think I wanted to fetch Mystic Sanctuary to put Mana Leak on top just to try to make him crack a relic. Doesn't seem right. Just go for more blue-white. Oh, we can still cycle an Uro here. Just cycle it away. No. Just chip the turn back. Sure. Sylvan's Crying. That will probably be, how's it called? Sanctum of Ugin. Which is awkward for his next play, so let's just counter here. He should now have cracked this and go for another big play, honestly. All the path in the world. Another Sanctum, but I don't think I can waste all my counters on his land spells. Kind of have to hope that he misses out, but that's unlikely. So there is a stupid Sanctum. Just draw more lands. So it goes to 8. Oh man. Yeah, Wurmcoilk at least can't trigger that, so it's pretty okay for me. He can crack the stupid stones now to make some worm tokens, but I guess that's fine. I cost 5, never mind, okay. Goes to 6, soon he has to crack these stones. A Karn. So let him sacrifice this first. Can't play another card here. Could be an Ulamog, but that's not the end, I guess. He goes to 4 next turn. Just more land drops. Why? 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 And why? Okay, he lets me have this. Sure. So he goes to 4 now. Can crack one of the O stones, I guess. Yeah. This kills my Astrolabes. Three. Three, 5, 7, 9, 10. So he taps nearly completely out. Okay, never mind. Doesn't play the Ulamog. Well, I could bounce his Oblivion Stone now, but let's force one of these relics. Sure. Still like to hold the Sanctuary for this Cryptic in hand. Trying to attack him down to 4 now. Maybe he cracks the stone. No. Yeah, let's actually ship the turn for now. Okay, he still wants to keep the relic, then Sanctuary makes no sense anymore, but, well, he still can play most of the stuff here, so he has to nearly tap out for this Ulamog, so all but 3 mana. Then he kind of has to exile the Snapcaster Mage. Ancient Stirrings. Well, I think here I'm fine with counter draw, actually. Okay, this can bounce the stone. He has a Karn. It's Fortunate, so yeah, I guess the Teferi has to go, so he still has Olamok in hand, but can't play it. He can still crack the stupid stone. So be it. Then we get the Cryptic back. Cut off. Well, the Olamok kind of prevents the Jace here. So let's ship the turn back for now. Waiting for his Olamok. We still have some Ice-Fangs in the deck, so it comes. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't play Jace with Cryptic up anymore. Can still take the Cryptic and wait a little bit longer. Cash this in now, that's fine. So we have still Cryptic on Jace. Field of Ruin can break up his Tron. And gives us another land drop, so let's do that. 3, 6, 7. Ship the turn back for now. Do you still want to hold on to this? Yes, you do. Sure. Another expedition map, sure, so we can rebuild Tron. I think that matters at this point. If we hit the next land drop, we can play Jace with Cryptic back up. Find another Force. I think I will just play the Jace. If we would find some Ice-Fangs, that would be great, because all snaps are gone at this point. The Uros are gone, so if we want to win by damage, we only have Mentor and just this and other Ulamog. Do you run 2? Wow. He does run 2 in his stupid deck. That's annoying. We have to hope that he doesn't rip Khan and stuff. That we hit Force of Negation plus something. Now we have the Ice-Fang, but no Green Source anymore. Come on, let me draw. He's at 10 minutes now, because in the mid-game he kind of wasted half of this time. So I think now we have to play the Jace and hope to hit Force of Negations. Finally gets rid of the relic. Okay. Let's brainstorm here. Fortunately, we didn't hit the Force, so I hope he doesn't go with Khans now. He has so many redraws. Unless he bricks on lands, which is unlikely, he will get this. Wow, he did break A. Now I just slammed the Ice-Fang. Green source in my last here. Trying to hit that force. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now we are good. Wow, and on the Ice-Fangs. So there's no use in breaking up Tron. Basic forest is also gone, right? Yeah, it's away. I actually want to hit the Karn that he plays. Not the stupid star. I don't think he has a third Ulamog. That's pretty unlikely. Maybe this is bad because it shrinks his deck, but we have nearly lethal. We only have to stall out for that long. Don't care about maps. Can have another Sanctum, but yeah, he concedes. He wants the time on the clock. Want Aether Gust against Whale of Summer, I guess. Like Mentor as a way to kill him, eventually. Not a fan of this Teferi. Not a fan of Supreme Verdict. Not that much a fan of Mana Leak, but kind of needed Astrolabe as Arcward against 4-mana Karn. You could go with Surgical, but we only run 2 Field of Ruins, so I don't feel it. Let's hope we don't get wrecked by Whale of Summer. That card is the most annoying one. Well, we have a lot of interaction. He doesn't draw exactly hot, but yeah. Let's see. So he has Tron next turn again. No Whale of Summer yet. Hallowed Fountain. Opts. Take the land drops. Aether Gust. Okay. That is also good against Thragtusk. Ancient Stirring. Sylvan Scrying, right? There's many green cards in his deck. So Tron. Good mana leak target here. Building towards Cryptic. Let's see how many cards he has. One more turn. Okay. This can be green mana. Okay. 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 4 mana. A lot more mana. Choke. Choke with Whale of Summer would be awkward. He has still 4 mana. Oh man. But I think I have to fight here. Can make a green with Whale of Summer. Could have maybe also waited for this to come into play, kind of. I should have waited, because this can put it back, and then he has 1 mana less. But if he just goes with Khan, then it's kind of the same. If he has Whale of Summer, it's also kind of the same, so I don't think it matters that much. So this happens, apparently. I mean, it plays around Veil of Summer, of course, because it says choose, so do you have a 4-mana Karn? And it seems... oh. Yeah, just another Shoke. It's bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. I think I should have waited. Just let it happen and bounce it later. Now we can't do anything here really. Unless I hit another Aether Gust or snap for Aether Gust. Or I get this Cryptic going. At least he doesn't do anything. And I guess then we have the Cryptic to bounce it. Well, that was a string of good draws, I guess. Mystic Sanctuary. Aether Gust back on top. I don't have to do anything here. I can also go like this. Draw into it. Do it like this. Fetch another Mystic Sanctuary. Do it like this. Did he put it on top? No, on bottom. Okay, but still, it prevents Veil of Summer, so it's fine. Oh. I wonder what he has in hand. Still want this for Veil of Summer. It's kind of bad. Let's wait one more turn. Let's not throw this away with all the counters in the hand. Sure. Okay, now he has the relic. He will draw it eventually anyways, so no big deal. So now we can at least cash in one of these. So if he doesn't use the relic now, we get at least an Uro in play. And what he uses is now, okay. Well, then the relic is at least gone. It's also something good. So we can bounce Sanctuary to get the Cryptic back, or the Deprive. There's the Sanctum. Counterbounce this. Let's hope he doesn't have two Veil of Summers. Another Karn, Thragtusk, okay, can beat that. Will take some time, but we can beat that eventually. Where did he put the Veil of Summer? On top, so he still has it, apparently. Too bad. Yeah. Another Karn with another Veil of Summer. that. We can't prevent that. He still has the Veil of Summer in hand and still 6 mana, so guess we die here. Well, let him kill us. Maybe if I don't bounce the Sanctum, I can get my Cryptic back. Can also restart the game. Maybe if I find Cryptic now, no. He still has Ulamog. I'll make him kill us, I guess. I think we just stall for time at this point. He still has the Veil of Summer, of course. Yeah. Yeah, and then we are dead. I guess I have drawn too many lands in this game. Maybe I've waited somewhere too long. Veil of Summer is so hard to beat. Yeah, let's just try to get him with Monastery Mentor, I suppose. Horrible hand. Another horrible hand. So we can try to keep this and hope to rip something good. Maybe stall simply out, but have to find our counter spells. And we just draw more lands. Why in godforsaken name? Just played 23 to prevent that. And you still flood out sometimes. So to rip. Of course not a counter here. Of course not. Well, at least 2 Field of Ruins. Let's hope he doesn't have a 4 mana Karn 2. This enables Veil of Summer, of course. The power plant, so we kind of go for the map. It is fine. For the mine, yeah. Still hope he doesn't have all the Well of Summers. No, he doesn't have search spells anymore. Phew. Still only drawing this lands here. Hurts pretty much. Well of Summer. Nope. Okay. So, unless you draw a Whale of Summer, I guess. I kind of think we have to let that happen. Do we? No, that is not true. Still needs more lands, or just rip it naturally. There's a stupid choke again. Hmm. Shit, man! Exactly the last stupid card. Ah. Can puke right now. Oh, I have to find a cryptic here. Snap, okay. Oh man. Perfect draws there. God for fucking sake. Way too late. Wow, no, he has Blast Zone too. Teferi. No. Teferi. No. No, no, and no. I only draw shit. And still don't find any cryptics. Yeah, this will just get current, but might as well play it out. There's the stupid Cryptic, but he probably has Veil of Summer, right? Yeah, of course he has it. Yeah, sorry guys. Can't do this. I can't do this. Kept the 5-lander. Had like 5 deprives and still couldn't win because he rips this stupid Tron card naturally. God, for fucking sake. Well, for all the misplays I did, I think in this game I couldn't do anything else. Just hope he doesn't go for the natural Tron there again. I countered the search spell, and he finds the Tron piece anyways. And wins with 1 minute on the fucking clock. Wah. Feels bad like wasting around 50 minutes just to lose this in the end to such a draw. Pretty nasty, but well, let's try to get that that good old 3-2 in. Like kind of every league with this deck. It's a 3-2 league. So Titan again. Dryads. Probably Dryads. Don't have the mana leak here. Oh my god. And the cavern. So we know he has a bounce land in hand and the cavern, so if I kill the castle now, he still has 6 mana. 3, 5, 6, so no use in doing that. Can bounce the amulet, maybe that's good enough. Don't see anything else here. Could go with the Astrolabe and hope to rip 2 mana counter, but since he has Cavern of Souls, that doesn't make sense anymore. If I bounce this, he can still play a Titan next turn. Not great, not great. Now I find the mana leak, so yeah, doesn't matter in the end. He has the cavern, so can just go for it. Giant. Giant. slow roll. The slow roll. The slow roll. Yeah, you play your bounce land and play the Titan. Man, just stop slow rolling this shit. Just play the stupid Titan so I can concede. Still can't punish this because with Field of Ruin he gets this other basic forest, and with Dryad he has the green mana anyways, so even Cryptic can't punish this. Yeah, you got it. 8 Cavernous Souls. Oh. Hmm. Two more cards, 3 more cards. A little bit from everything can be cut. Only one mentor, something like this. Hmm? Field of Ruin. No bounce land yet, at least. Oh. Okay, so he has all the land drops. Now he has 3 cards in hand. Let's see what those cards are. Lands, do you attack now? Okay, so he has nothing really. Nothing really going on. Could play Teferi and hold up. Deprive, so let's hope he doesn't rip a Dryad or something. Okay. The Archmage charm is gone. And he has the Titan in hand. Let's see if he has Veil of Summer too. Last card. Veil of Summer. Nope. Okay. Could have a bounce land still in hand, but no, he doesn't. So this feels like a good position now. I don't have this fucking third island again. Godforsaken card. Man, why am I playing so bad? I kind of tilted and play so bad again. Don't even want to upload this now. At least that was a good draw, kind of. Okay, he finds an amulet. Should lock it up. Yes, exactly. Okay. We can try this again. For the decider. Yeah, maybe 1 Uro is still fine enough. Let's try it like this again. I know I will regret this because MTGO somehow likes to flood you when you start with 5 lands in your hand already. And the Teferi is not the greatest card on the draw, but maybe we can find something good. Okay. Actually, I think I should have mulliganed this. Mana League makes this hand at least a little bit better. And seems like this time MTGO doesn't decide to flood us. So he has kind of two forests now in his hand. You know what? Let's cash this amulet, this mana leak in now. Hope he doesn't have Weight of Summer here. Should slow him down a little bit. He has Whale now. Yep. Why is this card still legal in this format? Why is this card still legal? Never know why. Never know. Now we have at least two strong Path to Exiles in our hand. And he has the Dry too. Amulets. Next land drop. The Mystical Disputes. Give me that Teferi. No. Port. This. Can still pack the Mana Leak on top, right? Unless he has a Cavern of Soul, we can still prevent a Titan this turn and protect the Teferi from the Dryad. Okay, you got the Astrolabe, I guess. He's missing land drops now, so he probably has a handful of Titans, so I think we let the Teferi tank for one more turn. That's fine. Okay, now he has the land drops anyways. So anything beyond 6 doesn't matter anymore. Still keep that in hand. To keep the Teferi in hand to prevent the Whale of Summers. Don't know how many he runs. Tribe Scout, sure. So Mana Leak becomes kind of weak right now. You have to rely on that Cryptic. Okay, so two cards that we don't know in his hand. Ice-Fang is a good draw. If you want, I keep the opt in hand to maybe get the Cryptic back with Mystic Sanctuary and draw it in the same turn, so we can kind of get deeper in the deck. Okay, here comes Transmute. It will be a Summoner's Pact, I'm sure. Well, now it's for Cavern of Souls, so... There comes this fucking Titan. Let's hope to rip Aether Gust, I think. The heck. Okay. No Aether Gusts. No Aether Gusts. So what will it be? A zombie army or something else? Yep, here comes the zombie army. So only one more card. Mm. Can still try to hit Supreme Verdict. Gets a lot of zombies. That's true. Just that. Another transmute. Oh my god. Now I need to find Supreme Verdict pretty badly. Anything else doesn't matter. Maybe I can use this Cryptic over and over again. Did I mention that I hate Cavern of Souls? Oh man. Doesn't make it easy for this decider game. So if he goes for the Bujuka Bok. Well, I didn't think the Uro was the winning line anyways, so... Problem is he can always bounce this Bujuka Bok now. Okay, then since we have drawn the second sanctuary anyways, as well, do we pass something here? I don't think so. Oh, just tap draw. And he has the bounce land. Oh man, so he gets rid of the Cryptic too. Not this turn at least. No. How long can we stall with the Cryptic? That is the question. Probably not that long. Don't think I have time for Path to Exile. 3, 4, 5. If we play the Teferi, we only have 2 mana, so that's not good enough. It's Jace. He doesn't rip Valakut and Dryads. He keeps his land drop in hand, but if we bounce this, he can't play 2 in 1 turn. Amulet, sure. Tap return to hand. Tap return to hand. Preventing his combat phases. Yep, now he does this, gets rid of my Cryptic, so I have to find the other one. I should have bounced the Tribe Scout actually to prevent that. He can still draw towards a Supreme Verdict. Why didn't you pick up the Bojuka Bog? Doesn't make any sense. Now I get another turn with this. Still have Cryptic up. Draw it. Tap. Can still brainstorm for more. Ashiok is good for the next turn. Guess I don't need these for now. Actually, let's take the ops for the next turn. Well, that is what I got. Unless he breaks the Cryptic chains up. Doesn't matter. Don't get your comet faces anymore. Found the Field of Ruin, okay. Thing is, we don't get any further into our deck because we have to do this cryptic thing all over and over till we hit Teferi ultimate to slowly win. Or until we find a second cryptic or an Uro to ramp ahead. Semi-Gross Chamber, so now he returns the Bojuka Bog. Yes. Finally does this. Let's try to find Supreme Verdict finally. Digging deeper into the deck here. He still doesn't return the Bojuka Bog, I don't understand this. Oh, we have all the lands. So 2 more turns before Teferi ultimate can win. Puts it on bottom, okay. Just makes more zombies. Is this finally the bounce for the Bojuka Bog? Yes, it is. Yeah, well, okay. Then we Teferi out. Let's not do a mistake here. We take that with us. Exactly. Then we attack this. Then we draw the Cryptic. Then we can bounce this. We can brainstorm. What did we get? All more cards we don't want. Let's get rid of them. Let's try to rip this Verdict here. Archmage Charm. Serum Visions. Okay. We only have so many cards in our deck now. So the graveyard will be gone here. But I still think I want one Mystic Sanctuary in my hand. We'll soon have the Supreme Verdict. And we can still find the second Cryptic. Yeah, so I think at this point we go for the second Cryptic. Push the Supreme Verdict, that would also be fine. Cycling these. Where are these stupid Supreme Verdicts? I don't understand this. There's a Supreme Verdict, okay. So I think we still have one land drop. So let's put these land drops on top. Exile fields, this fields, and the cavern. Attack for 2. Okay. Still want to do it now because to use my mana. Mill him. Play the Mentor. Play the land drop. Strip the turn back. Still have Aether Gust up. Titan, 2 Titan. Well, still some Titans in the deck. Artie concedes. What a crazy game. So I made several horrible mistakes, not gonna lie. It was not good. But I still like the cantrips overall. I was still not missing the 4th Ice-Fang Coatl. I think that was okay. Again, I have to rewatch the Junt matchup to see where I went wrong. I definitely learned that Veil of Summer can't prevent the Croxart trigger. That is something I didn't know. But I still think that the Teferi is too important in the main deck overall, so I'm not sure this single mentor here is good enough in the main deck. But I like the mentor overall, so it could be a totally fine sideboard card. I think this has to be a rest in peace, to be honest, because that you can bring in against Junt. If they run Croxar nowadays and Renin 6 and cards like that, I think Rest in Peace is a little bit better. I didn't really need these sweepers here, but I guess you need them if you play against other Vile decks, but against those decks Mentor can also be pretty good. Yeah, I definitely like this configuration with 23 lands and all these cantrips, even though we still flood it out from time to time. I like that these cards help you to find what you actually need. And yeah, besides of that, still like what the deck is doing. At least we are getting our 3/2s over and over and over again, even if it takes like 3 hours to get them. But yeah, trying to play next time better again. Maybe a little bit more rested. Shouldn't do this after the workout, but well, I needed to get the workout before the football game, and because I still need to eat and something. I have to time it with my day, and yeah, there's no real other time slot to do this. I also still have to look up how to improve my audio quality. That's something that came up. So yes, guys, I know I've made the mistakes. I think I have spotted them most of the times directly. Sometimes I just clicked too fast. Sometimes I was just stupid. I hope you can bear with me. At least you learn what not to do, I guess. And maybe with the Junt matchup, if I would be a better player, this could be a 4-1. I think Tron was unlucky in the end that he exactly ripped the third Tron piece again with the Karn and the Ancient Stirrings. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that Tron with only 2 Field of Ruins is that great of a matchup. Maybe you can even cut 1 Veil of Summer, because I don't know, this could be another slot, totally, maybe even the second Mentor. You could go like this and play the second Teferi here. But this deck configuration feels a little bit weak against humans. If that is a deck, don't know how good this is against the Stoneforge Mystic deck still. Maybe have to watch some better players playing this. But yeah, that's it for today. It's 1 o'clock, I need to go to sleep now, so have a great day whenever you watch this. Sorry for the misplays, I try to do better next time, but I'm no pro, so there will always be mistakes, right? I don't play Pro Tours, I don't play challenges, I don't even go to Grand Prix anymore, because I don't have the time. It's mostly my free time. I just like jamming some Magic and recording it, so you maybe can get something out of it. I mean, it's free to watch. If you don't like it, don't watch it, I guess. Or at least tell me what I can improve in a constructive manner, and yeah, I will try to do my best to keep the quality at least somewhat bearable. So, thanks for watching, have a great day, stay healthy, because in Germany there is this coronavirus going around. Don't know how bad it really is, but yeah, just stay healthy, I guess, is always nice to wish. So there you go, till next time, bye bye.